पितं येन स्वयं रूपकदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुक्तपदकमलं श्रीगुरु श्रीवैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णा पादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधारा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, welcome all for today's short session of Bhagavad Gita classes. Today, as mentioned earlier, I am going to discuss about sloka number 2.7, Bhagavad Gita 2.7. I go here, I will now share the screen. Yes, I hope the screen is visible now.
Yes, Prabhu, it is there. There's a small
number point.
Yeah, it's visible.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. First of all, I would like to thank my seniors and His Grace Matrapati Prabhuji and Parabhakti Mataji for giving me all the guidance. So today we'll discuss on Bhagavad Gita 2.7. Yes, Hare Krishna. Karpanya dosha pata swabhava prachamitam dharma sammudha chetaha yashreyasya nishchitam bruhitan me शिष्यास्तेहं साधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम् कार्पण्यदोषापता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वं धर्मसम्मूढचेतः यश्रेयास्य निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यास्तेहं साधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम् कार्पण्यदोषापता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वं धर्मसम्मूढचेतः यश्रेयास्य निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे Shishyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. I read the word meaning translation. Karpanya, of miserliness. Dosha, by the weakness. Apahata, being afflicted. Swabhava, characteristics. Prachami, I am asking. Tvam, unto you. Dharma, religion. Sammuda, bewildered. Chetaha, in heart. Yat, what? Shreya, all good. Syat, maybe. Nishchitam, confidently. Bruhi, tell. Tat, that. May, unto me. Shishya, disciple. Te, your. Aham, I am. Sadi, just instruct. Mam, me. Tvam, unto you. Prapanam, surrendered. So here the sloka is mainly discussing about how one can surrender. So surrender means whom to surrender. The very word surrender is a vast subject, but we should know how and whom to surrender. So this whole chapter 2 is actually discussing about mainly about 4 things. That is one is in different kind of a situation in life. So one is in this stressful situation. How am I to overcome this stressful situation? How we can overcome this stressful situation? So that is how to achieve the permanent happiness. How we can achieve permanent happiness. So we are going to discuss on based on these topics. So here, how Krishna is actually, how Arjuna is actually surrendering. See the posture. Surrender means complete surrender. Totally, Arjuna says, now I have lost all composure. I don't know what to do. I don't know what is right. I don't know what is wrong. So let us go a little more deep insight into the sloka. the meaning of the sloka. So the sloka here says Karpanya dosha. What is Karpanya dosha? Karpanya dosha means who is Karpanya? Karpanya is Kripana. One who is Kripana is becomes and who doesn't know what to do in this in the time of difficulties. So due to miserly weakness, Karpanya dosha, apahata swabhava. So he has lost all his composure. Why he has lost his composure? Because of his nature, because of his characteristics, of his own characteristics. He has lost all that he has gained. Though Arjuna was a very, very valiant warrior. We know Arjuna even defeated Lord Shiva. Okay, while going to the Vanvas and trying to gain his prowess, he even defeated Shiva. Lord Shiva was so impressed that he gave his Pashupata Astra to Arjuna. We all know this. And after all this, still after all this, when he entered into the battlefield, he lost all his composure. So now Arjuna is asking, Prichamitam. So I am asking you now. I am confused about my duty. Dharma sammura chetaha. Prichamitam dharma sammura chetaha. So please tell me, Krishna, what is good for me? Yat shreya syan. Nishchitam ruhi tanmi. Tell me for certain. What is good for me? Tell me for certain. I am now your disciple. Shishyasteham. Shishyasteham means I am now your disciple. Shishyasteham. Sadimam tvam prapannam. So the sloka is completely asking us, I can ask us ourselves how we can surrender. So Arjuna had a big battle in Kurukshetra. What do we have? We are all in this material consciousness. We are fighting the war, the greatest war. Which is the greatest war? Maya. Maya is the greatest war. We are trying to fight this war. How can we be successful in fighting this war? Yeah. Now, this world is a place of confusion. Human being came out of confusion. So he can come out of this confusion. Human beings can come out of this confusion by actually whom? With whom? With the help of whom? By helping with the help of a guru. So everyone can have different gurus. It doesn't matter. But it matters who is that guru, where is that guru coming from, what is his disciplic succession, how he has attained his qualities, how we can imbibe his teachings, how we can take to him. So a guru takes us on a journey from confusion to clarity. So in this process, when we are in total confusion and how we have to come to clarity, like from darkness, we have to come to light. Who can take us? Only Guru. So the Guru can take us. But how? By the recommendation of all the scriptures. Guru will recommend you. These are the scriptures. These are the books. These are the places you need to visit to improve your present situation. So like that, Guru only can get us to clarity. Guru can give the touch of light. So this is what we need to understand. So here, again, I'm telling you who is a miser. See, miser is differently described here. One who doesn't use his human opportunity. See, who is a miser? Generally, if you think who is a miser, if you think a rich person, if you see a very, very rich person, and if he doesn't spend his money in a proper way, so he thinks, oh, this I should not do. Oh, this is not for me. Like that. If he thinks like that, if he doesn't spend in a proper way, he becomes a miser. He is called a miser. At the same time, we are given this valuable human life. Okay, we all should know. We all have been discussing so many Bhagavatam classes, so many Bhagavad Gita classes. Who am I? What am I? All these we have been discussing, and now we are come. We know what is the value of this human life. So the value and the purpose of this human life is to get back to Godhead. How we can get back to Godhead? We just can't take something. We can just not take some book, read, and then there's no manual like that. It's there, but with the help of a guru. So with the right approach, with the right perspective, definitely we can make value of this human life. So we have got a purpose, we have got a movement, we have got this Krishna consciousness movement, which Srila Prabhupada has given. Srila Prabhupada, great Srila Prabhupada has given. He has given how you can value of life. Many people say the eyes cost so much, the lungs cost so much, the hands cost so much. So that is the value of human life. That is material. Okay. But the purpose of human life is to know who am I, what am I, why we have come here, what we have to do, how we have to get back to Godhead. This is the main purpose of human life. So here Karpanya is referring to Arjuna. So Arjuna, though he was a Kshatriya, he was a real Kshatriya. Kshatriya means not like this or that. He was a Kshatriya means nobody can beat him. He was the ultimate. But then he also was confused. He became miserly. So this is what. So another thing we can describe about a miser is we are all miserly thinking. We think what you say, our whole concept of life is we have a skin disease. Like we have a skin disease. We got material attachments. What is the skin disease? Skin disease is, so I am son of so and so. I am father of so and so. I am wife or husband of so and so. See, this disease is there. So we are more into thinking on these aspects only. We are mostly deluding our time in these things. Most of our time we are trying to spend on these things. We want a house. We want to keep our family safe. We want to keep a thing like this. We are oriented towards this skin disease. So this is the miser's problem. If you can get out of this miser's problem, of course you are saved. Okay, and then you can actually go ahead and do what is required. So what is the role of intelligence in confusion? See, many people are there in confusion. We are there. We are totally confused in office, in friend circle, so many things. Confusion is common, but what can take over this confusion? What can overcome this confusion? Confusion means you should apply the mind in a proper way. Application of mind, intelligence, and leaving the false ego. That is how we can overcome this confusion. So person should know what to do in confusion. Firstly, if you are in confusion, means you are not able to do anything of yourself. That is the situation, means you are in confusion. When you are in confusion, you are totally not capable of thinking or analyzing why the problem occurred, what for the problem occurred, how the problem can be solved. Who can do this? This can be done by a teacher. A teacher can help you to tell you where you went wrong and how you can approach the problem. How you can approach the problem, how you can try to solve the problem. So sometimes we have become very arrogant. We become very arrogant. We say, yeah, I know what to do, what I will do. I will do what I will do. You don't teach me. That when that arrogance comes, nobody will come to you. Even intelligence will not come near you. Okay. So this is the thing. So the first thing you should know what is the magnitude of the problem. That magnitude of the problem can be told only by Guru. The Guru only knows what kind of a problem you are, how much you are damaged, how much you can solve, how much you can come out. Only Guru can give the intelligence. That Guru Chakshu, the Chakshu can be given by Guru only. So we have to humbly approach a reliable Guru for the solution. So this needs humility. Humility is the real intelligence. So we think I can do it. I will do, sir. Sir, I will do it, sir. You just leave me. I will do it. No, that is not the right approach. So you should be humble. You know you are in problem. Why don't you obey the elders or obey the seniors or obey the who are giving you the knowledge? You humbly surrender it. So this is what is important. So we should know the magnitude of the problem, and then we can. So Arjuna, he knew the magnitude of the problem. He knew I am weak. My hands are shivering. My body is trembling. My throat is thing. So that was the situation. That was his confusion. He totally lost to himself, and then he approached a guru. A guru is Krishna. He took Krishna as his guru. So definitely Krishna will help you. So this is the way. So here, how we can listen to a guru is very, very important. We can listen to a guru by being submissive. To be submissive, you should go with no thoughts of yourself. You should go with no ideas of yourself. You should go with no thing. You should not even tell anything opposing to the guru. Whatever the guru says, firstly you have to listen carefully. That's why it's told, give 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 your ears more work than your mouth. Even we learnt in our Ganesha, what is the Ganesha has got big ears. That means he always listened more, and he never spoke. He always his what do you say, his trunk always covered the mouth. So we should give more to the ears. Okay, we should give more work to the ears, not to the mouth. The mouth should be spoken only when required. Wherever required, that only it should be spoken. Otherwise, it should not be. It should be sealed. It should be sealed. So listen, and listen from whom? A bona fide guru. Listening from a bona fide guru, and you think yourself you don't know anything. Not only think, you have to act accordingly. You have to act accordingly that you don't know anything. If you go with the full stuff, sir, I have a solution for this. Is this right? I have a solution for this. Is this correct? If I do this, will this become right? Then that is not the way to approach a guru. So this is most important. Okay. So we coming here is, why do we need a guru? This is the thing. So I come here, I say there are four. I earlier discussed to you 4 portions in chapter 2. 4 portions: stressful situation, how am I, what are my type of duties, how to achieve permanent happiness. So the main goal is like this. So how we can do this? So we know Guru always directs us to Krishna. Krishna is present in 3 ways. See, our Guru also directs us to chant early in the morning, come for congregational chanting. Early in the morning, 4:30, come for chanting the holy name. So Krishna is present in the holy name. Approach. The approach is there. You have to do it. You have to chant the holy name. By that, you get nearer to Krishna. Also, the second point is Archa Vigraha. Archa Vigraha, where it is? In temple. Of course, in some, we have in home also, we have Archa Vigraha. So we do deity worship daily, and we always worship the Lord doing puja and all these paraphernalia. Okay. And then we have to read the Shastras, the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, these are things. So how we do these 3 things present way, and all is a perfect example given in Draupadi's story. How we can do perfect. So we can chant the holy name, we can do worship to the whole lordships, we can read Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita means the example of Draupadi's story. Look, here Draupadi, when she was in distress situation, she first approached her elders, crew, elders. She didn't get any help from them. Then, no, first she approached her husband, 5 husbands. 5 husbands were in shame. They could not help her. Then second, she went to approach the elders, crew elders. No, they also could not. Then what else? She done so many things. She even, when the Dushasana was going about to disturb her, she even bit her sari in its teeth and said, Krishna, 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 Krishna. No, then to Krishna. But finally, when she knew that no one can save me, she raised both her and said, Hey Vasudeva Krishna. Like that, when he shouted, that call went to Krishna. That call went to Krishna, and Krishna immediately appeared over there and helped Draupadi. So if we need help, that means we have to totally come into this kind of a situation. That means ultimately we have to pray to the Lord. Whatever we do, whatever little bit we think, whatever thing, we have to think, surrender in such a way, and then only we can get the taste of holy name, or the taste to do Archa Vigraha worship, or to read even Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita is not so easy. Okay, we may take so many preparations. We may keep the books ready, everything, yes, and then still we are not able to do. So now thing is, what is the key principle to surrendering? Key principle to surrendering is to know, or eager to know, learn what is right, and approach humbly to the authority, because The authority is what we have to oppose. Authority means one who is knowledge, vast in knowledge. Knowledge is ocean. So you should accept knowledge. And you have to accept a teacher, a guru. Then we can actually come to the surrounding path. So here I see Guru is everything, our eternal life, nothing possible out of that. So we need to surrender humbly and take blessings from Guru. So this is how we can surrender to Guru, because Guru is the superpower. He is a thing, touchway who can lead you to Godhead. So here we can see some of the examples of those who have been exemplary examples of Guru Shishya Parampara. See, we can see, firstly, we can see in the middle, we can see that how Prabhupada was sitting down here. Prabhupada is sitting down and taking instructions from his Guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So this is the Parampara. So see here how nicely they all take the instruction. When instruction is taken, it has to be followed. That's all. No other way, no other way, no other way. Like we say, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Kevalam, Kalo Nasti, Kalo Nasti, Kalo Nasti, Katir Anyata. That is, we have to chant the Hari name in such a way, we have to read the scriptures in such a way, and we have to follow the instructions of Guru in such a way we show examples at least to the next people. Then the down below pictures also you can see Chapataka Swami. What an exemplary Chapataka Swami Gurumaj is. He has followed every bit of instructions, whatever little way, everything he has followed. He has even established the TOVP. So it was a dream of Prabhupada in those days. So it has been handed over to Chapataka Swami. And even in this age, even in so many challenges, we have to fulfill the thing, the take instructions taken by the Guru. So with this, I end my speech. Thank you one and all for having a patient hearing. I hope I have done justice. Thank you, Mathurapati Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.